Okay, today I'm going to break it all down for you how to assess your child's sleep problems, no matter how hard they are, and to give you a few strategies of ways to kind of think through it and figure out what needs to change and how to do it. I know if you're coming to this video, I'm sure you feel like you've tried everything, but I'm hoping the way that I talk about it will maybe resonate in a little bit different way. I'm just going to give you the approach that I use when I go and sleep coach parents and babies. I'm McCall Gordon, and I'm a certified gentle sleep coach, but I'm also a researcher and an author, and I specialize in working on sleep with kids who are just more of everything: intense, sensitive, persistent, and who just never want to sleep. These are parents who have really tried everything. I believe you. I believe that you've tried everything and it hasn't worked. So let's go through the steps. So stay till the end because I'm going to give you all that you need. So whenever I hear about a sleep problem, and this is for children over 6 months, if you've got a baby who's under 6 months, that's a different video. I really try to wait. So if you've got a child 6 months or up, it doesn't matter how old they are, because at any point that you think things need to change, they can. A parent tells me of a problem. There's just a sequence of steps I go through. There are some main culprits of sleep problems. Number one, overtired. This is a big one, and it's a big one with these little live wire kids because they never act sleepy. The books all say to wait for their sleepy cues. They don't have any, or they happen when you're looking away for a second or you blink. Don't wait for these guys to look sleepy. If you can stay ahead of their extremely powerful second wind, sometimes things are easier all by itself. So under overtired, we look at how much nap time are they getting? Is it enough for their age? How many hours awake can they stay? Try to know that. If you go to my link tree, I will put a link here. I have a downloadable nap target wake window cheat sheet for you. So understand about how long they can stay awake and try to get them a break. And then it's an early bedtime, folks. So not enough nap time, too long awake, late bedtime. Those are three biggies that I run into all the time. So make sure your child's not overtired. Do what you can, right? I know it's hard, but that's just one easy place to start. Semi-easy, sort of easy. It's relative. All right, the next place to look is what is happening at bedtime. I get lots of parents who go, well, bedtime's fine. It's middle of the night. Or they only want to work on middle of the night. And I always go back and say, what's happening at bedtime? And a lot of parents will say, oh, no. Bedtime's really easy. He falls asleep in like 5 minutes. That's a little too good. If your child is falling asleep in less than about 15 minutes, it means they were halfway to sleep by the time they went into bed or the crib. Here's the deal. This is gold information. Bedtime sets the pattern for how your child thinks that sleep happens. I'm fed, I'm rocked, and then they are in the crib and they wake up and they're like, how did I get here? Come back here. I need you to feed and rock so I can go back to sleep. Or I need you to rub my back and pick me up, and then I go to sleep, right? For all they know, that's how you go to sleep. They don't know any different. It's not a bad habit. It's just the way they think it happens. So now we have to give them a new idea, because whatever you're doing for them at bedtime, you're going to be doing for them in the middle of the night as well. So start with bedtime and make sure that you are working gradually to transfer the work of sleep from you to your child. There's no magic, and there doesn't even have to be a method, folks. You can do it yourself. You just need to gradually move towards doing less at bedtime, and then try to do that same thing if they wake up in the middle of the night. Now, if they're infants and they still need a feed or two, all you have to do is be thoughtful and plan those out. When are those feeds going to happen, and when are they not going to happen? And if they're not happening, you go right back and you coach them back to sleep. So overtired, what's happening at bedtime, and then it's a sub point of what's happening in the middle of the night. So this all works all the way up for 3 and 4-year-olds. If you're lying with them at bedtime and you're wondering why they're waking up and coming in your room, it's because they're expecting a body there. So gradually start moving away. And that's another point, is you gotta keep moving. You can't get stuck in any one place. So that's it. Do you see? It's not rocket science. It's actually, you don't need a book, you don't need a method technically, really. Um you just have to be methodical, and you just have to be really committed. If you know that you're doing something that is perfectly reasonable to ask of your child, and you're being really consistent and supportive, it really should work. It really should work. All right. Stay tuned. I'm going to be having more in-depth online courses that I will let people know about. But for right now, this should help you. I hope. Go team.